dedicated to Big Irish Juggalo.
Hey, guess what? I'm Shaggy Kudo, and I'm the other guy. The other guy's Father Jay from the Insane Clown Posse. That's right, and we want you to remember where to go for the greatest podcasts, the greatest interviews, and the greatest tips on how not to be molested. That's right, right on Carnival Spirits, CARNIVAL Spirits, and you'll get right to it. It's with Scotty Balls, Beastmaster, and Kelly Green Too Fresh. That's right, too goddamn fresh for you. Subscribe. Know what I'm saying?
Yo, 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 yo. What is good, everyone? Y'all already know who this is. This is Mr. D to the O to the N to the C to the H to the A to the O to the S. Your friendly neighborhood JUWGALO Carbon Millionaire. If you don't know, now you know. We are back finally after a week. Your boy is finally feeling a lot better. So I know I was supposed to be live last week, but I was not feeling good. You know, a lot of personal stuff happened. So yeah, how is everyone? What up, Hip Hop Head? What up, Shayna? What up, Guido? What up, Fallen Angel? So yeah. Of course, we have a very special guest tonight. Our special guest is the one and only Biz R. So, we have quite a few topics to discuss. Of course, tomorrow we have the Hours of Chaos podcast 4-year anniversary, live and direct tomorrow for 4 hours. So how is everyone? So yes, with that said, we are going to have a moment of silence for the homie, the brother, Big Irish. Rest in peace to the brother, Big Irish. You know, for those who don't know, Big Irish was like an OG when it came to the YJC, the YouTube Juggalo community. That dude was like my brother. Yeah, rest in peace to Big Irish. Rest in peace to Nappy J. Those two dudes were my brothers. I knew those dudes for a long time. Like, I knew Nappy J from, like, the MySpace days before I even started YouTube. Yeah, it's got the same for me too, Guido. It's got me fucked up too, bro. It sucks. You know, a lot of good people are leaving and it sucks. It's just bullshit, you know, with a lot of stuff. It hurts, you know. My heart is literally broken. It hurts. One good thing about Big Irish and Nappy J is they were like the positive people in the Juggalo community. They were always positive. They didn't care about the bullshit going on. They were just always positive and whatnot. Big Irish was like my brother as well as Nappy J. I'm gonna miss days when I would talk to those two for like hours. And yeah. It just sucks, y'all. It really does. Life is just short. Nappy J and the Big Irish, they lived life to the fullest. They were always positive. That's where I got all that from, was just being positive in the community no matter what. It just sucks, Life is short. You got to just enjoy life. If you have issues with someone, talk out your issues with that person. Yes, Big Irish gave me fatherly advice too. He gave me a lot of good advice. That dude was literally like my brother. He was like my dad in the Juggalo community. Where Sister Hatchet is like the mother for the Juggalo community, Big Irish is like the dad for a lot of us in the Juggalo community, or the big brother. I just am going to miss all the days, times me and him would talk about nerdy stuff, Star Wars. Me and him would talk Star Wars for hours. Me and him would just talk hip hop for hours. And he was a good soul. They both were. So rest in peace to Big Irish and Nappy J. And we have our guest for the night. Ready? What's good, man?
What's up, brother?
What's good?
Shit, man. Excited to be on here with you guys, man. Rest in peace to the fallen homeboys, man. It's always shitty,
Yes, it is. Thank you for coming on the show, obviously.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me on, man.
Of course, what we do for a lot of our guests, where you just have the floor for a bit and you just introduce yourself. You tell people about yourself, your little history.
That's what's up. Jay Bizarre, Jenny Mines Productions, all motherfucking day. You already know. If you already know who I am, then you know. To anybody else, I'm an underground artist. Been doing this shit for at least 13 years. I don't know, long time, long ass time. You know what I mean? There's a lot of cats out there doing the thing, and respect to all the people out there, all the artists out there pushing. You know what I mean? And especially the ones that keep proactive and stay on this shit. And shout out to you, Don Chaos, for what is this episode, like 126 or something like that?
Yes, sir.
You've been putting in work, bro. Respect. Appreciate you getting me on here, for real. Like, I was chopping it up with Beastmaster and a few weeks back and shit, and y'all doing some shit for the community, and I appreciate it, and a lot of the fam out there appreciate it. So just keep doing what y'all doing. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. So when did you actually start rapping? Like, do you remember how old you actually were?
Oh man. Man, it's been so long. I know when I first started doing music, or before I started doing music, I remember I used to live in Dublin, Ohio, and I remember going down to, I don't know, Media Player or something, one of those record stores, and I would get like singles, like the CD singles, shit like, y'all don't be clowning, but shit like I remember getting like Next fucking and shit like that, and different shit with acapellas and shit with instrumentals, and I remember trying to fuse them. And this is before I remember writing poetry and shit back in the day, like around that time too. But I just didn't realize, I had no idea. You know what I mean? I was just getting into listening to music and to rap, R&B, fucking hip hop. And that's when I got into ICP and shit, and thinking it was like 97, I think. 98 ish. I remember hearing Great Malenko and shit during that time too. And just like I had a lot of I listened to a lot of like Tupac and Snoop Dogg and just all the OG shit, you know, got shit off of fucking the BMG, you know, 12 for a fucking 5 cent type shit. And we were just that was my introduction to music for myself. I mean, I always listened to shit like Beastie Boys and shit growing up. My brother was into metal and shit. So we listened to shit like Quiet Riot and fucking I was like Red Hot Chili Peppers and you know just random shit, like just random things. But really around 98 I started getting into just realizing I liked fucking with music, lyrics and shit, and then I was doing poetry. So it's like I think that was like the origin of it all. And then when I first started rapping, me and my brother used to freestyle and shit. And we just clown and shit. We get high and fucking freestyle. And this was around, I want to say like 99. I remember it was around 99. And we used to fucking we had got a video camera and we'd do these fucking corny ass videos. And I wish I had these fucking videos. The shit we would do as kids clowning, like spin-offs and shit, video things, and we'd be freestyling and all that shit long gone. But then around when ICP and Twisted and all them put out Psychopathic Riders Dumping, I remember when I heard that, that was the switch in my mind to that I wanted to start doing music because or started doing my own because here was this music I liked a lot, ICP and you know Most Tasteless and shit, and then when I heard Dumping, I was like, man, they just switched their shit like that. And I was into like No Limit Records and shit at the time. So like that's what clicked in my fucking head. I was like, and we were freestyling. That's when I knew I wanted to fucking do music myself. And I guess from there it was just a lot of freestyling with homies in high school and shit until after high school. I don't even know. I just know in high school I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I know once I started doing music, that was it. Like that's I mean, and to this day, I'm not where I want to be, but I'm gonna get there one day. You know what I mean? And there's not really an option to ever turn it around or try to change. You know what I mean? I do what I got to do to get through the day, get the family fed, and all that. But I mean, it's non-stop grind. Like it's just what I do. So I just I don't know. It's crazy. I don't realize where. I guess I can look back like that and be like, this is where it kind of started and shit, but it's just always been there, I guess. No, it's crazy how it works.
Hell yeah. So how did you actually come up with your rap name, Jay Bizarre?
Well, back when me and my brother were freestyling, um, my brother went by Silver Slug, and this was before the dumping days. This was like right before that, and I went by little Dank. And I don't know. I ended up changing that because I was just like a young stoner, fucking, you know. I mean, little Dank. That's a fucking stoner name. You know, still in high school shit. And I don't know, man. I guess I didn't have a name while me and like J Dub and the old school Denny Mines homies when we'd freestyle in high school and shit. I don't know. I guess it was around then when I kind of came up with Jay Bizarre. It was after the Bizarre albums because that also had a play in it a little bit with like the Bizarre, with Bizarre and shit. Because that was like one of my favorite albums because of the versatility that ICP showed on the album. You know, this is after the wicked shit of like Great Malenko and Jekyll Brothers, and then the gangster ghetto shit, which I've always been into some gangster rap. You know what I mean? And so
Yeah,
like
they were
then
very
they did
versatile on those Bizarre albums.
yeah, and that's how I'm just I don't know. I guess somewhere in that, and then my initials are JB, and it's all big, somewhat a twist of that. I can't really pinpoint anything exactly, but that's pretty good pinpointing kind of ideas of where it came from. But I mean, I've always been about versatility and trying to change it up. Back when I first started, um, first it was Den and Mines, uh, as a group. There was my dude J Dub and then Jay Rotten, both dudes I went to high school with. This is about 2006. We put out a little album, which quality wise, everybody starts out with
Oh
some
yeah.
shit. I made the beats. I remember making the beats, and if I ever listen back now, which I don't even have a copy. I know my brother has a bunch of them still down in Texas, but and then I know my dude Scrub Life. I know he got a hard copy of that because he sent me a picture recently. I was like, shit. No, I ain't even heard this shit, but I remember making a beat and fucking with it, and then we did a show or two, and then we would hit this fucking coffee shop down in Austin, Texas. I can't think of what it was called. La Taza Fresca. And we did like I want to say like 3 shows there, and we only had some Juggalo homies. I remember like met these Juggalos the day that we had the show. We were outside just catching people riding by, and they were riding by on bikes. Like whoop whoop! I had a hatchet man. Hey, we're about to do a show, and shout out Rec and the old school fucking ATX homies. but yeah, it's been a long fucking road. I've done a lot of fucking music, and it's always been versatile, a lot of different shit. But oh, that's right. And then in 2007, I basically went solo. Everybody kind of dwindled off and did their own thing or in life, getting jobs type shit. And I started doing a mixtape a year and a Halloween album every year. I did that
Okay.
for like 8 years straight. I want to say 9 years straight. And then I was going through a lot of drama back in like, I'm going to say 2016, shit with my son's mom and shit, and just kind of killed my spirits a lot. So I kind of staggered on that, and I missed a year and stopped giving myself that deadline because I stress it. And then that was probably my rockiest time doing music because I slowed down to just singles here and there. Shit that to this day is still on SoundCloud. And there's some dope shit on there, but they're just singles. I didn't do albums. But then about 2000 and I want to say 17, I just got my fucking mojo back and started smashing. And then 2018, it was on. I put out Strictly Didn't. And since Strictly Didn't, it's been album, singles in the mix. I just on about the fucking game. Like that's just where I'm at with with music. Like and people always tell me, like, man, you put out so much music, you shouldn't put out. Well, this is a little thing that's been rubbing me recently. Quite a few people, and I'm just like, damn, y'all. Like people close to me be like, you put out too much music, and I'm just like, who's gonna put it out once I'm gone? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly.
like I gotta get it out now. Like I can't help it. The world works on a certain time frame. I'm like, I don't know. Because who knows? I could hit another dry spell. Then where am I going to be sitting? Oh, I got an album sitting here of shit. Well, that ain't enough for me. You know what I
Well,
mean? I like
especially in this day and age, you constantly have to be putting something out.
exactly how I think, man. And that's what. And I got so many groups going right now. Like I got back burner groups. I got forefront groups. I got solo shit. You know what I mean? Like I got a lot of angles going. Like for the wicked darker shit, horrorcore if you want to call it. I got the Dark Embrace with my dude, the Sinful Killer, and we actually got a couple shows coming up. I got one in 2 weeks. We're doing the Dark Embrace set in Dayton with King ISO and C Mob, and they're doing a tour at Odd Bodies, so we're gonna be rocking that. And then like I want to say like 3 weeks after that, it's gonna be in Columbus, the Midwest Mini Gathering. I think it's on May 5th, May 15th.
Yeah, I believe it's
Um,
like in May.
Yeah, and we're gonna be rocking some Dark Embrace on that. I'm gonna rock a solo track too on that, a new one. But yeah, it's just like there's so much going on. I got another collabo group, my dude, Lil Nate. Shout out Lil Nate. That motherfucker puts in work like I put in work, like constantly. And to me, like I'm one of those guys. I've always looked up to artists like ICP because they had hella material. Tupac because they got hella material. Twisted, they got hella material. You know what I mean? Like to me, that's what it's about. putting in motherfucking work. Zero from Texas, another artist I really like, came up on when I lived down in Texas, and like hella material. You know what I mean? Like, so I respect that. That's where I'm at with it. So anybody who say I put out too much music, sorry y'all, get your game up, homies. You know what I mean? Like, but I got a lot of other stuff going too. I got some surprise shit. We'll get into in a little bit. I want to just drop the bomb yet. Got some dope ass shit. Some dope ass shit outside of what I just said.
Well, and that's like Ouija. He gets it. He's constantly doing something. He gets it.
Yeah, and that's why I respect Ouija Mac, man. Like, I was just telling my wife that the other day. I was like, I like his shit because I don't like all of his music. It's not really my style, but I like his fucking hustle. I respect his hustle. You know what I mean? And like, once I start making more money, I'll be trying to push more videos and shit too. Because right now, that's the fucking market. Videos. You know what I mean? I put out a song and that motherfucker won't even get shit for plays, and I'll be like pumping it. I'll be blasting it to my peoples, and people be sharing it, and it still won't get shit. But if you put out a video, it's automatic like 5 times what any song will do.
Oh,
So it's
yeah.
like, you know what I mean? But it's a lot more money to put in videos. I do these lyric videos. You know what I mean? Like me and Sin, we put out a lyric video for Getting Heavy, which is a song off of our Dark Embrace album, featuring Lexa Hexmaster. And it's alright. It got some plays. It didn't get as many plays as we hoped. And then we just put out on the first release of that Dark Embrace, when it was originally an EP, we put out it had a hidden song called Hangman's Noose. And then when we re-released it on December 31st of 2020 to be a full album, we doubled the length of it all. We put that track as an actual track in the album. And so we decided to do a lyric video for that, which was fucking dope. We just dropped that like a month ago, if that, maybe. It's back-to-back shit dropping. So like, I mean, all I can do is put it out there, you know what I mean, and hope motherfuckers bite. Eventually, y'all gonna bite, and if not, when I'm dead, then they gonna give a fuck, because it's all good. I get it. That's how I feel a lot of my favorite artists, like Pac. Once he died, I found out about him. You know what I mean? Like, but so it is what it is. But I'm hoping motherfuckers catch on sooner. You know what I mean?
Oh, I think you will, bro. You work really hard and you deserve the recognition. And that's one thing why us at Carnival Spirits, we like to give people recognition that we know deserve it.
Well, I appreciate the love. Always appreciate it a lot, man. And right back to y'all, man. Like, y'all be putting in some fucking work. It's funny. My dude Dale had got me on. We were talking with Beastmaster about this. He had like, cause shout out Stale Dale, my dude D Lyrical. Man, he did like an interview, I guess, with, I don't know if it was with you or Beastmaster. It was probably with you, but this was like 2 years ago. And he went and he had me come kick it with him and shit. And then like, I didn't realize that was y'all. I don't know. It's funny how it all works, because like, you hear all the Juggalo community names, you know what I mean? Like, and I have always heard Carnival Spirits. I feel like I've always heard it, you know what I mean? I didn't realize that that's what that interview was for. And then I was talking to Beastmaster, and he was like, oh, you was on there. And we were talking about that. I was like, yeah. It's just funny, you know what I mean? Like, we've all known each other kind of in a way, but didn't, you know what I mean?
It just shows that the world is a lot smaller than it looks.
Yeah, real shit, man. It's crazy how many people know people I know. Like, I know people from Texas, right? From where I was when I first started my career. And then it's crazy. I'll see like, they make a post on Facebook and I'll see people commenting from up here and shit. I'm just like, damn, all these motherfuckers know each other because of the gatherings, because of all the events, you know, how the Wickeds, you know what I mean? And it's a beautiful fucking thing, man. Our community is the shit. Like, it really is, man.
And I think that's why Carnival Spirits, we try to keep positivity in the community in as much as possible.
Yeah, I love what y'all are doing, man. I always try to share it whenever I see it come through, whether it's you or Beastmasters or just a Carnival Spirits post. Like, I always try to share that because I think that is fucking awesome. Like, to me as an old school juggalo, like, to see the content, the different things that y'all be saying, I'll be like, man, that's exactly what I was thinking. You know what I mean? I mean, we all like-minded motherfuckers, obviously. You know what I mean? But I was just like, that's dope. Like, it's cool because I'm not with like the mainstream shit. You know what I mean? I know that sounds corny as fuck, but I really ain't. Like, I don't know. I just got my blinders up to all the bullshit in this world. You know what I mean? Like, I literally I don't know. I don't watch news type shit. I don't. The only news I get is filtered through Facebook, which is half bullshit. So you know what I mean. I got take that with a grain of salt too. You know what I
And
mean.
how did you and Dale like link up and stuff?
um, there was a show we were doing a Dented Nights series of shows. 2018 probably. No, probably maybe 2017. I don't know, but and then my dude Grant Gatsby, who's a fucking hardworking dude, badass, honest, fucking dope ass dude. He puts on a lot of shit. He knows hip hop through to the floor and up. You know what I mean? He knows so much. And anyway, I remember him telling me, he's like, dude, I'm gonna have you should get, because he helped me book the show for this. It was at Rumba Cafe off of Summit in Columbus. I think it's Summit in Hudson or something, like right in there. And he was like, yeah, yeah, he's one of the original members of ICP. And I'm like, quit, dude. I'm like, I was like, John Kitchaz, you know what I mean? Like that's what I was thinking. And I remember this conversation, it was so funny. And I remember talking to Dale about that shit too. But I was just like, and then he was like, and I was like, oh yeah, there was, that's right. Like I didn't think about it, you know what I mean? And then so anyway, I met him at the show because he was on the show.
Yep.
I think that's where we officially met. I don't know. We did link up one time at a bar and had a drink and kicked it, but I think that was after that event. Yeah, I think it was after that. That was another thing. But I don't know. We just been cool, and he's got love for me. I got love for him. You know what I mean? And he invited me to multiple things, like that interview y'all did. It was in his basement with the pool table.
Yeah, he shows a lot of love to people. Like I remember when he first commented on one of my videos, I was like, this is not the real D Lyrical. And I had to like look it up and I was like marking out. I'm like, no way. First, I
He
didn't
was
believe
talking
it
about
was
that.
him at first. I was like, this is the actual D Lyrical commenting on something I'm doing and giving me props.
Yeah, no, he's got so much love, man. He's got a big heart. He's a good dude.
Yep, he's very intellectual too. He's very intelligent.
This motherfucker is smart as fuck. This dude, his profession outside of music is reverse engineering. So
Oh,
he'd be like breaking down the pyramids and fucking rebuilding them type shit. You know what I mean? Like much
yeah.
love, be lyrical, man.
Oh yeah, I've heard like lots of cool stories from him. Like he told us how he was actually at that NWA show that got shut down in Detroit when that happened.
Oh shit.
He like shared that story with us, and both me and him are like very like into like rock him. That's like both of our like favorite like hip hop artists of all time.
Yeah, when we get together for our sessions because we're working on a project right now with El Dabron and Shortcakes, and we got this project. It's real hip hop, fucking. It's another one of that's one of the things I didn't get into yet. So we're working on. All right, so we did this performance on
Yep.
92.9 recently, and that was through our dude Grant. Actually, again, Grant Gatsby. Shout out Grant.
Oh yeah, I was in the chat for that performance.
Yeah, yeah, that shit was fun, dude. But anyway, we decided actually while we were on air, we were like, and actually we got a project coming up. I'm like, bet. That was the moment we decided right there. That was the moment. As soon as he was like, and we got a project, keep a look for him. Like, you already know I'm game, dude. Let's do it. So we've been linking up. We haven't the last 2 weeks, but we pretty much every week for the last 2 months been linking up, getting in Dabron, putting beats together. I usually get there a little bit earlier because I get off of work, and we'll be like building beats, and Dabron been building beats. So like we got projects, we get our ideas out and what we're gonna do. Some get written, you know what I mean? We got a process going, but this project's gonna be dope. I can't wait to get back in there next week.
I
This
believe you guys said it's going to be like a mixture of new school and old school hip hop
oh
vibes
yeah,
to it.
oh yeah, yeah. We're testing each other on this shit. And we're going all levels. I mean, we're going on all levels too. It's not just gonna be one sound. It's something. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just so dope. Like,
And that's one reason why I always like about like artists is their diversity. I always tell people if you do more than one style, I think that it's cool. Like that's one of the reason why Tech9 is one of my favorite artists, because he's so diverse with his style. He can do a gospel song, he can do a sad song, he can do an angry song, he can do a straight rock metal song.
You got to be versatile, man, for sure.
And that's one of the many reasons why I've even enjoyed ICPs. They're very versatile with their sound.
Definitely. That's what that's why I've always respected them. And you know what I mean? Just like fucking Tupac, my favorite fucking artist, was you have some fucking, you know, R&B infused shit. You'd have some fucking thug shit, you know what I mean? Like you'd have some heartfelt shit, you'd have some of this, you have some rada shit, you know what I mean? Like that's what it's about, man. Anybody that just got the same sound all the time, it's kind of hard for me to get into, you know what I mean? I can, you know, liking a song or two is one thing, but actually getting into, you know, an artist like that is harder for myself. That's why I always, you know, I like that.
Yep, and that's Tupac was an example too. He was very versatile in his music too.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's one thing why I've always liked ICPs. You can tell the sound that they're going for. Like you can tell what's going on right now, like where their influence comes from.
Yeah, dude, it's funny. I was listening to some Eazy-E. The last 2 days, I've been putting on some fucking egg, right? And there's this song, I can't think of what it's called, but you hear easy, easy, and all I can hear when I hear that is on, I want to say it's fucking Fearless Fred Fury, that dedication song, I think, or something. It sounds like Violent J going easy, like just the way, and it's almost like I wonder if he was thinking that when I assume he probably was, because the way it's said and the way it punches in, I bet that was the influence Violent J was going for with that. I really think it is. I could be wrong.
Like
And
you can see that with Carnival of Carnage and Ringmaster. You can tell, like you can hear like NWA influence, Beastie Boys influence.
a lot of that is with like Nodis and stuff, like the old school Nodis, like Do You Believe and shit. Like I love some Nodis, bro.
Me too.
Yeah.
That shit was
Nodis,
very mind blowing back then.
Yeah, I bet. I got into Nodis probably 2002, probably, realistically, somewhere around there.
Yeah, my all-time favorite Esham release is Closed Casket. That's my favorite.
Yeah, that's one of the hardest hitting motherfucking most original. Yeah, fucking, and then fuck, man, Male Dominance was dope. It was very experimental, a lot of variety on it. Was it Homie Don't Play? That was a single, right? Homie Don't Play. I think that was a single with like, or no, I'm thinking of Dead Flowers, bro. Dead fucking Flowers. So dope.
Dead Flowers is insane too.
Yeah.
And that's one reason even Esham is very versatile in his music too.
Yeah. Yeah, man. And on that note, on the whole Nodis note, I got a surprise up my sleeve coming soon. I'm not gonna say when, but just keep Nodis in mind.
Oh shit!
And keep David in mind. I got something in. Definitely some underground flavor. Yeah. I'm not gonna reveal too much, but I will say the project's done. I'm in the processes of getting. I'm gonna do another lyric video for this one, and it'll bomb on the scene when it's time to bomb on the scene. I just dropped that single last week. I dropped it right before the interview was supposed to be, just so we'd be able to talk about it. Okay. But you know, I'm glad you're feeling better, man.
Oh yeah.
Sorry to everybody. You know, we do what we can out here. You know what I mean?
Life happens sometimes.
Life happens. So I think everybody understands that. Nobody complained. I didn't see no complaints, so it's all good. Either way, it wouldn't matter. We back right now in effect. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Even like Mastermind of Nodis, he goes in sometimes. Like holy shit.
Yeah, he's a fucking one of the goats, dude. Definitely. Like I said, y'all be watching. Y'all be watching. Your boy Jay Busy got something up his motherfucking sleeve. Shout out Mastermind.
Well, and I think now
I
in
can
this
promise
day
you
and
shit is dope too.
I
The
think
shit
in
is
this
dope.
day and age, anything's possible. Like you can like work with anyone. I think the possibilities are endless now, and I think a lot of people are making themselves more approachable now.
Yeah, that's definitely good. Like with the cameo thing, even outside of the music part, like cameo, I think that's badass. Like I know a lot of people hate on it and look at the artist as being thirsty or whatever. Dude, what do you expect? In this situation we're given,
Yep.
we are here to adapt. We are here to conquer. So if motherfuckers want to,
Like
you know
right
what I
now,
mean?
this is the only way to get your word out there for an artist or group to get interviewed is they have to do interviews like this.
Exactly. And I think it's dope because you can go back and watch it later, you know what I mean? And you can pause it and come back when you're on lunch break, you know what I mean? Whatever the fuck. Get that extra insight, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah. And I think even like a lot of the artists tell me they go, it's not just us artists that make this like scene possible. It's you guys like the interviewers and the promoters that make this possible.
Yeah, for sure. And you can get some good a lot of artists are collabing, people who don't collab a lot with other people nowadays. They're posting get a collab available now, you know what I mean? As long as you come proper with the money. And hey, the government handed out some money for people. If you use your if you apply it right, you can do something beneficial for your career. If you and like you know, if you can.
Oh
Like
yeah.
I had said something recently like if you got a stimulus check, if you're an artist and you consider yourself a real fucking artist and you get this chunk of money, I don't give a fuck. You better put at least $20 on some stickers or something, or you're not serious. Like you can't be serious unless you're like in a hole. Now, if you're in a fucking hole, I get it. I get it.
Mhm.
But if you're not in a hole and you're just, buying bottles or something, okay, you need to check yourself. Like, are you serious enough to even want to do this? Because you just got handed some money. You know what I mean? And then there's people who just didn't get the money because of this or that. But I don't know.
Like I
I
like
know
to
I
put
spend
people
money every
on
time.
who I feel deserve it. Like my goal is to like make this show like the underground version of No Jumper, like me putting out people that I feel deserve that recognition, and I those people I want to see succeed in life and make a living doing something they love.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to hop on here with you. Bro,
Oh yeah, and we always got you covered at Carnival Spirits.
I know, man. I appreciate the shares. I know I put out like a track or something, y'all will share it, and that means a lot, man. Like, I don't think people realize out there those little shares, not just y'all, anybody, you know what I mean? Sharing someone's music, I try to share as much as I can, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I share a lot of mine because I got a lot. You know what I mean? And who else is gonna do it if I don't do it? You know what I mean? So it's like, but I also like to share all my people who show me love. I'm definitely I show love back. You know what I mean? So
Exactly. I'm the same person. I like to show love to people, and I usually don't ask for anything in return. And if I do get something in return, so be it. But that's why I'm called the Karma Millionaire in the community, because I just spread a lot of karma and I don't ask for anything in return, usually.
yeah. Well, and if you and the way I see it is if someone's showing you love, the least you can do is hit them up, man. Hey, how you doing today? You know what I mean? Show love back. It don't have to be even a share. Just be like, hey, what's up? Comment on something. Hey, man, I hope you're doing good. You know what I mean? Good energy. Keep the positive energy flowing, man. That we ain't got time for no negative shit no more, man. You know
Exactly.
what I
I
mean?
tell people the world's fucked up enough as it is. We don't need that negative shit in our community.
Exactly, man. I'm tired of. It was getting bad for a while. I feel like it's chilling now. I think people got slapped in the face with this COVID and everything. Now everybody's trying. I think, and I'm hoping, being optimistic, that everybody's ready to fucking start showing love more than this negative shit. I mean, you still got your negative ass shit, of course, but it's gonna
But
happen. Man.
but then again, we always just gotta look and see that the positive will always outshine the negative.
Very true. It always does. You know, I mean, I remember the positive shit more than the negative. Someone
I
bring
mean,
some
for a
negative stuff
while,
about
the Denver music scene here, there used to be nothing but drama in the Denver scene, and
it.
now the Denver scene is all united and stuff.
Good. Good. That's awesome.
I was like, we need to bring each other up, not bring each other down. We need to lean over and help each other up.
Yeah, as much as possible, for sure. Definitely.
Well, do you have any like last words or any shout outs, or do you want to promote any
Um,
other upcoming stuff?
shit, let's see. I got a little list over here. In case I forgot. I think I touched. So I had made a post last week before the original airing was supposed to go down, and I was like, "What your boy Busy gonna be doing next? A gospel album, a country album, a rock album? You never know. You never know what's up my sleeve." But I do want to say shout out to my homeboy Tony Rossetti. I've been linking up with him for the last few weeks. We are in a process of doing a little rock project, and I've always wanted to do one. And so I remember we had talked, and he was like, "Man, come through," and then it never happened. And then like about a month ago, I hit him up again, like, "Look, man, I need to just come through. I need to quit bushing." He's like, "Dude, I'm here." So I've been linking up with him. We got some ideas stirring and some things going. Um, haven't gotten to lay anything official down, but I feel like it's coming along pretty good. So hopefully we'll get this all out. So because I really want to bring y'all fucking no, it's starting out with just a single, and then if it flourishes to some more, then we'll do more. That's the way I like to enter everything, whether it's a collab with an artist or you know what I mean, like that. So that's coming. Just to touch on that. Let's see what's the date on this. May. All right, so tomorrow or tonight at midnight, the Not One Fuck track drops. My dude Lil Nate and I are putting out this Waiting to Pop EP. We dropped the self-titled Waiting to Pop like 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. I don't know. Time for me is back to back. I don't even intend it to be like that. It's just that's how much work's going on. But we dropped the single, and that inspired the whole fucking album. And so we got all the songs knocked out. They're all done, mixed, mastered. It's all uploaded, all ready to drop. And that drops on May 14th. The whole EP drops. I want to say 6 songs. Fucking so dope. Like I said, my dude Lil Nate, he got the same work ethic I do. Like we was passing back tracks, like bang, 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 back and forth. Dude's a fucking master at doing graphics and video shit, and like so we make a good team. So we got that coming. Shout out to my dude, the Sinful Killer, the other half of the Dark Embrace. We put out that album, Armageddon Edition, on December 31st. We are working on the next EP. We already got some songs. We're actually dropping a brand new song at the show in Dayton on April. Hold on, I'm looking at my list. The King ISO show, April 26th. It's on a Monday, but we're gonna be performing a brand new track. The song's called Buster Cluck. And it's so fucking dope.
And we definitely have all your links in the description to help you out.
Awesome. Sweet. Yeah, just look at those links. Let's see what else. Then the Midwest Mini Gathering at the King of Clubs, brand new venue in Columbus. Shit looks fucking badass. So come out to that if y'all are in the Central Ohio area. And then, like I said, keep your eyes and ears peeled for that surprise lyric video with the Detroit legend. That's coming up soon. And then let's see, I know there's more. Oh, and then my newest single I dropped last week was Unstoppable. Shout out to Bad Mind. He produced that, mixed and mastered it. That's like my fucking anthem. If y'all ain't heard it, it's on Spotify. Just look up Biz R, the name. If you don't know, look that shit up on Spotify, iTunes, all that shit. YouTube. It's all there. And then be prepared for a lot more to come this year alone. Last year was crazy. I dropped like 3 albums, including the Dark Embrace project. This year is no different. I got a solo I'm working on. I got multiple group projects and hella singles. So I won't let you down. I'll be your artist. Stick with me, stay in it type shit. And much love, Carnival Spirits. Don Chaos, thank you. Shout out to the homie Beastmaster, always show me love. Really, y'all just keep doing what you're doing, and I appreciate you, and our people appreciate us. So let's keep doing this shit.
Hell yeah, and
Know
you
what I mean?
keep up the good work too, man. You're doing a good job, and whenever you want to promote anything, you're always welcome on the show whenever.
Definitely, man. I do want to pop up. I told Beastmaster the same thing. I don't mind popping up. It's just hard. I got 4 kids, and
Yeah,
we're all busy.
understandable.
But I definitely would like to just hop up and be on some shit with y'all, chat with whatever the fuck's going on anytime. If you ever have an opening slot, don't be shy to hit me up and be like, hey, if you ain't busy today, join this link. You know what I mean? Something like that. If I find time, I'll be like, what up? Who knows what I'll be doing, but I'll join in with y'all. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, maybe we can even get you to come do a show out here in Denver.
Man, I've been barking at Lynch and Scum and them for a long time. It's been a long time. I performed out there one time in 2011 at the Roxy, and I ain't been
Roxy's a
out there.
good venue.
Yeah, I bet it's probably changed since then too. Fuck, that's been 10 years or whatever. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd love to come out there, man. If you can stir some dust for me up out there, man, I'd love to come out there for real.
Well, Scum, if you're watching, which I'm sure you are because I know he usually is, let's make it happen.
And much love, Scum, if you're watching. Really know, dog.
Hell yeah. You have a good night, bro.
All right, man. Much love. Stay in it. Hey, yay.
Yeah. And that was our guest for the night, Jay Biz R. Also, there's a link to the GoFundMe for Nappy J. So, thank you, Juggalo Care Bear, for sharing that. There's the link to Nappy J's GoFundMe. So, everyone go donate. Every bit helps. Again, rest in peace to Nappy J and Big Irish Juggalo. 2 OGs in the YouTube Juggalo community. Known those dudes for a long ass time. Those are my brothers. They are deeply going to be missed. We miss you guys. We love you. And we have our first super chat of the night. We have $1.99. A $1.99 super chat. Yep. Big Irish was definitely one of my best friends, and so was Nappy J. I used to talk to those two on a regular basis. So yeah, life is short. Enjoy life, because you never know when you're going to go. Yeah, I definitely miss him too. They will definitely be missed. Oh, we have another super chat. Thoughts on Yum Yum's lore? Well, I really enjoy the track Loyalty. I think the track Loyalty is very dope. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and... Wow, we actually got super chats. We got 2 super chats tonight, so thank you. So in other news, you guys be on the lookout for this. Coming soon, there will be an animated video with Politicize called We Do It, featuring Shaggy 2 Dope. So make sure you keep your eyes peeled for this animated video from my homeboy Politicize that he did with the one and only Shaggy 2 Dope. And then also, May 15th live at the Roxy. The show is sold out. May 15th, I will be at this show. Ouija Mac will be performing at the Roxy Theater with the Brothers Scum. Excuse me. So I will definitely be at this show. So yeah, a lot to look forward to. What is up, everyone else? You're very welcome. Much love. Hell yeah. So yeah, there's not really enough going on. You know, of course, tomorrow, I will see you guys tomorrow on the Hours of Chaos podcast, episode 127. And it's going to be the 4-year anniversary. So tomorrow, we will be celebrating 4 years of the Hours of Chaos podcast. So if you want to come on there and celebrate and kick it, let me know. And yeah, you guys already know who I am. I am Mr. D to the O to the N to the C to the H to the A to the O to the S, your friendly neighborhood JUGGALO, the Carbon Millionaire. If you don't know, now you know. I will see you guys tomorrow for the Hours of Chaos podcast 4-year anniversary, where we will be going live for 4 or even 3 hours tomorrow. Yeah. So yeah, love you guys. Of course, peek the links down in the description, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace, y'all.